Hotel employees, what were the most unforgettable events to happen at the hotel? I was a desk clerk for two different Hampton Inns from 1994 to 1998, interestingly, neither is a Hampton Inn anymore. I didn't clean rooms, but would occasionally deliver cribs and rollaways, and deal with minor maintenance issues during B shift. I have a few stories. More than a couple of rooms were used as meth labs and completely trashed. One time a woman got the crap beaten out of her during breakfast hours, and paramedics were wheeling her through the lobby on a stretcher. I checked in a truck driver on B shift, and was back to work night audit the following night, and he came in dressed as a woman. I checked in on a man in his late 60s/early 70s during the early afternoon, and about 30 minutes later, a young blonde hooker in thigh-high patent leather boots came in asking directions to his room. I had a crazy woman come in and tell me that she had gangrene, and proceeded to remove her bandages and put them dirty side down on the desk. The maintenance people found her dildo in the bathtub. The maintenance staff would flip the mattresses on a quarterly basis, and I used to call it the harvest on account of the number of stroke books that they'd find. At one point they had at least 3 boxes of smut in the shop. All-time favorite story, a wheelchair-bound man checks in and pays cash for about 3 nights. Cash customers are treated like degenerates. They have to pay in full at check-in, and leave a deposit if they want their phone and movies turned on. He left an incidental deposit of a couple $100, and orders a porno every hour. He called down the front desk just as I had arrived to do the night audit, and said he'd give me $200 if I could get him a case of beer. I told him I was there alone, but I'd see what I could do. Conveniently, a pizza delivery driver showed up to make a delivery, and I stopped him on the way up to the room and asked him to go grab a case of beer after he delivered his pizza. He was a little confused, but agreed. When he came back, I told him to sit tight while I ran the beer up to the room, and a naked hooker answered the door. I came back down, and gave the pizza guy one of the hundreds. He was most appreciative.